Hello, I'm Billy Babu, the storyteller, and today's story is Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jack, and he lived with his mother in a small little cottage. They were very poor. They only had one old cow, and sadly, the old cow had stopped giving milk. So Jack was told by his mother,
"Take the old cow into the market and sell him for as much as you can."
So Jack went with the old cow down to the market. Jack was sad because he was very, very friendly with this cow. It had been with them ever since he was born. As he's walking towards the market, there's an old man sitting there on the side, and he calls Jack over and he asks him,
"Where are you going, little boy, today with the old cow?"
Jack explained that his mother said, "The cow doesn't give milk anymore. Take him to the market, get as much money as you can, and bring it back, and then I will buy some food for us." And the old man said to Jack,
"I tell you what, I'll give you 5 magic beans. 5 magic beans, you and your mummy will live happily ever after. Just let me have the old cow."
Jack thought about it, and he decided it was a good deal. So he handed the old cow to the old man. The old man gave him the 5 magic beans, and Jack ran as fast as he could back home, straight into the kitchen. His mother was washing the dishes. He told her everything that had happened. She was very, very angry. She grabbed the 5 magic beans. She opened the kitchen window and threw them out and sent Jack upstairs. Jack went upstairs, he brushed his teeth. He took off his clothes, he took off his shoes, he put on his pajamas, and he went to bed. In the morning he got up, he brushed his teeth, he changed his shoes, he changed his top and his trousers, and then he came down. As he was coming downstairs, he realized it was very, very dark. He didn't understand what was happening. He walked into the kitchen. He opened the back door, and he realized that the beans had become a beanstalk, and it was a big, massive, huge one in the back garden. Jack, like any other child, was very, very curious, so he started to climb the beanstalk. Soon he got to the top, and he realized that it was a jungle. He could hear all the jungle sounds. Jack ran through the jungle, and soon he came to a big house. The house was absolutely massive. The door was huge. It was very big. It was so large that Jack was able to roll under the door. As he rolled under the door, there was a big giant sitting in a chair, watching television with a remote control in his hand, and doing what a lot of men do with remote controls. He was just flicking through the channels. The first program, Jack realized he knew what it was. He heard Coronation Street. Then he heard EastEnders. Then he saw Lewis Hamilton getting ready to make pole position. And then Jack's favorite program of all, Scooby-Doo. And then the giant went to sleep. That's all he could hear, and the giant's heart beating. Jack seized that moment. He ran towards the table. He climbed the table. Up onto the table he went. He saw biscuits, he saw cakes, he saw ice cream, and a beautiful strawberry drink. Jack helped himself. Oh, he was so hungry. It was so satisfying. When he finished, he wiped his mouth. He looked over and he saw 12 gold coins. He put 6 in one pocket, 6 in the other, got down from the table, ran across the kitchen floor, underneath the door, back through the jungle. Back down the beanstalk he went, and he told his mother everything. They had a beautiful time together for 11 months. They were very, very happy. But sadly, there was only one gold coin left in the 12th month. So Jack's mother said,
"You will have to go back up again, Jack."
So Jack climbed the beanstalk again, back through the jungle, and he went to the giant's house. Underneath the door he went. This time the giant was watching his mother's favorite program, Songs of Praise. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Jack could hear it playing away. Then the giant pressed the pause button. He got up, he came over to the table. He sat down, put his hand, big hairy hand, that is, underneath the table, picked up a cage, put the cage on top of the table. Over the cage was a blanket. He fixed the blanket off, opened the cage, and inside was a golden chicken. He put it on the table, and he commanded, not once, not twice, but 3 times, that the chicken lay him a golden egg now. So the chicken laid the golden eggs. Once it had finished, he picked the chicken up, put it back in the cage, put the blanket over the cage, put the cage back under the table. He went over and he pressed the rewind button to listen to Songs of Praise again. And before long, he was fast asleep again, and all you could hear was and his heart beating. Jack seized the moment. He went over, lifted up the blanket, opened the cage, grabbed the golden chicken, thrust it into his inside pocket, and thought, right, now I've got you in my jacket, I'm now going to take you. So Jack went across the kitchen floor, and just as he was about to roll under the door, the chicken popped out its head and started shouting to the giant, "Master, he's stealing me." The giant got up, rubbing the sleep out of his eyes, and shouted towards Jack, "You thief, come back!" And all you could hear was the giant's feet pounding into the ground as he went towards Jack. Jack ran as fast as he could through the jungle, and he jumped onto the beanstalk and screamed to his mother, "Mother, mother, please quickly cut down the beanstalk." His mother got the chainsaw, started it up, and started cutting through the beanstalk. Soon the beanstalk, as the giant's feet, big and smelly and hairy as they were coming down the beanstalk, started to crack, and the giant and the beanstalk fell to the ground, and they were no more. Jack, his mother, the golden chicken, lived happily ever after, and everybody else in the village was never ever hungry ever again. If you like that story, remember, please comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me, Billy Babu, with the number 7 on the end, on Twitter.